Hello and welcome to TTV News forecast on TayNinhTV newspaper and radio television with some latest event in TayNinhTV province and across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of August 7, at government headquarters, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chairs the government's regular meeting for July to review the socio-economic situation in July and the first 7 months of 2025 and to discuss key tasks and solutions for the coming periods. The meeting was connected online with provinces and centrally governed cities. At TayNinhTV, member of the Provincial Party Standing Committee and Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Nguyễn Minh Long, chaired the session.
In his opening remarks, the Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính emphasized that August begins, the remaining time until the end of the year is limited, and while the workload is significant, requiring acceleration and strong breakthroughs. And looking back at the past 7 months, the Prime Minister noted that despite global volatility, Vietnam has actively implemented the key tasks such as operating demonstrative apparatus effectively after boundary restructuring, driving economic growth for 8.3 to 8.5% and executing major expansion, preparing for the party conferences at all levels, organizing the major events and responding to natural disasters, and intensifying the irradiation of the market share and dilapidated housing. However, the Prime Minister also pointed out that the economy still faces many difficulties and major challenges, and this demands a proactive, flexible, and effective approach in the context of global complexities and increasing domestic pressures, especially regarding exchange rates, inflation, and tariffs. And during the session, delegates focused on comprehensively assessing the socio-economic situation, public investment disbursement, and the implementation of the 3 national target programs. In his concluding remarks, the Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính urged the ministry sectors and localities to play grounded in reality, monitor domestic and also international developments closely to respond promptly, prioritize removing bottlenecks in the public investment, production, business, and import-export activities, maintain macroeconomic stability and control inflation, and boost growth also. At the same time, he called on a stronger administrative reform, digital transformation, and anti-corruption efforts, and safeguarding the social welfare, national defense, security, and public order.
On the morning of August 7, the second session of the 10th TayNinhTV Provincial People's Council for the 2021-2026 term officially opened. Permanent Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of the Provincial People's Council, Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, along with Vice Chairman of the Council, chaired the session. The delegates actively discussed and contributed opinion on targets, tasks, and solutions to achieve goals and through 14 resolutions.
After more than half a day of working promptly, seriously, democratically, and with high responsibility, the second session of the 10th TayNinhTV Provincial People's Council completed on plan contents and agenda. The Council voted to pass 14 important resolutions related to socio-economic development, including a resolution on the orientation in tasks for socio-economic development in the last 6 months of 2025, a resolution adjusting the midterm and 2025 public investment capital plan, along with many other key resolutions on investment, finance, state budget revenues and expenditures, administrative reforms, fees for administrative procedures for online public services, laws and regulations related to the operation of people's councils at all levels. The resolutions passed at the session serve as an important foundation for TayNinhTV province to successfully implement development tasks for 2025 and the 2021-2026 period.
In TayNinhTV, according to estimates, the total state purchase revenue in the province for 2025 is expected to reach approximately 46,408 billion Vietnam dong, achieving for 124.7% of the assigned target, in which domestic revenue is estimated at about 39,660 billion Vietnam dong, equivalent to 126.5% of the target and 100.5% compared to the same period last year. In the first 7 months alone, the province collected over 37,000 billion Vietnam dong in purchase revenue and indicating a stability in income from the local production, business, and service activities. The projected budget surplus is expected to create favorable conditions for the province to proactively balance its budgets, focus on investment in the key projects, infrastructure development, and implement the social welfare, national defense, and security programs in 2026 and the following years.
The audience with the motto taking the satisfaction of the people as the measure for all activities, Mỹ Lộc Communal Public Administration Service Center in the province tried to implement a brand of coordinated solution, demonstrating determination to innovate towards building a modern, efficient administration that better serves the people.
At Mỹ Lộc Communal Public Administration Service Center, Mr. Võ Văn Tư, who came to accumulate procedures to receive social retirement benefits, expressed his great satisfaction with the service attitude of the staff and officials here. Until he faced difficulties preparing documents due to his old age, he was able to accumulate on procedures smoothly thanks to detailed guidance and dedicated support from the staff. I came here and the staff were polite, very good, guiding me attentively. Earlier, I was missing some money at another place, so I had to go out and bring it back immediately. I just ran out and back, and it took only 10 minutes to finish here. I see the staff here work well and quickly to help people complete their paperwork. In addition to focusing on investing in modern infrastructure and equipment, creating a convenient space for residents to conduct transactions, the center also closely evaluates and improves the customer service attitude of its staff. The committee especially pays attention to equipping facilities and devices such as computers to serve residents submitting online applications, scanners, automatic numbering machines, and machines for information lookup. At the same time, to improve quality, Mỹ Lộc Public Administration Service Center has also been equipped with devices to evaluate the service attitude of officials performing their duties. In July, Mỹ Lộc Communal Public Administration Service Center received and processed over 1,100 administrative procedure dossiers. With a dedicated and professional spirit, the staff always try to handle work quickly and effectively, aiming to enhance satisfaction for residents and businesses. The center continues to closely monitor work progress, ensure administrative results are delivered on time, and minimize the inconvenience for the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, according to the latest data from the Ministry of Finance, the disbursement of public investment capital across the country in July 2025 saw positive growth. Notably, TayNinhTV has risen to become one of the leading localities nationwide in terms of disbursement speed, demonstrating exceptional effort in implementing key projects.
It is estimated that by the end of July 2025, total public investment capital disbursed nationwide reached over 380 trillion Vietnam dong, marking a significant increase compared to the previous month and up 71% year-on-year from July 2024. Among these, the ministry recorded 6 ministry, central agencies, and 23 provinces and cities, with disbursement rates at or above the national average. The Ninh province was listed among the top performers, alongside other provinces such as Hà Tĩnh, Thanh Hóa, Ninh Bình, and Nghệ An. This achievement reflects the close and decisive direction from TayNinh's provincial leaders, as well as the coordinated efforts of various departments and sectors in promptly addressing bottlenecks, accelerating construction progress, and finalizing payment procedures. In the remaining months of the year, the province will continue to focus on expediting progress and disbursing public investment capital, striving to achieve 100% of the planned disbursement targets by the end of 2025. Following the administrative merger, the Industrial Production Index, or IIP, in TayNinhTV and 33 other provinces and cities recorded positive growth. This improvement is mainly attributed to the strong recovery of the processing and manufacturing industry, providing a significant boost to local economic development. According to the latest report from the General Statistics Office under the Ministry of Finance, the IIP in July is estimated to have increased by 0.5% compared to the previous month and by 8.5% compared compared to the same period last year. Overall, in the first 7 months of 2025, the IIP rose by 8.6% compared to the same period in 2024. Among the provinces with the highest IIP growth nationwide, Phú led with 25.7%, followed by Ninh Bình and Huế City. Notably, TayNinhTV is among the top-performing localities, recording an impressive growth rate of 15.3%, surpassing several other provinces such as Lai Châu, Bắc Ninh, and Nghệ An. This growth reflects TayNinhTV's strong potential and momentum in its new development phase, contributing to the overall growth of the country.
According to TayNinhTV's Department of Industry and Trade, foreign export activities in the province continued to maintain a positive growth trend in July of 2025, with many targets meeting or exceeding the planned progress. In July, the province's total import-export turnover reached for nearly $2.6 billion. Of these, exports were approximately to $1.5 billion, up to 1.4% compared to the same period last year. Imports were about $1.1 billion, up to 2.6% year-on-year. Cumulatively, in the first 7 months of 2025, TayNinhTV's total export turnover reached for around $9.9 billion, up to 9.5% compared to the same period last year. On the other hand, imports total over $7.8 billion, a 17.5% increase year-on-year. And these positive results indicate that TayNinhTV's foreign trade activities continue to remain stable, making a significant contribution to the socio-economic growth and the provincial budget, especially as the entire province adapts to a new administrative governance model following the recent merger.
Ladies and gentlemen, in early August, tragedy and loss engulfed many villages in Điện Biên. Amid countless hardships, the image of army soldiers braving danger and heading into the heart of the flood has become a firm source of support, helping people overcome adversities and stabilize their lives.
After the flood, the way home for Mr. Moaha's family in Hangbusi village, Sayum Kamil now feels farther than ever. The house that he and his wife had carefully saved up to build was suddenly swept away by the flood waters. Soldiers are now working hard to help the family build a temporary shelter. When the flood swept our house away, the soldiers and police quickly arrived to help us settle out. They helped us build a temporary shelter. I hope they continue supporting us so we can have a stable life in the future. Nearly 100 soldiers are currently stationed in Sayum Kamil, coordinating with other forces to carry out support tasks in flood-affected villages. They have built 20 temporary shelters and tents for 97 displaced residents, relocated and dismantled 34 homes from dangerous areas, cleaned, mud, and debris from 19 homes, and repair over 3 kilometers of rural roads and 2.5 kilometers of clean water pipelines. As a soldier in the Vietnam People's Army, I wrote to help local people. It's our responsibility and duty to support the community toward a stable and better life. We're putting in on our efforts to help the people, moving them their homes and their belongings to safety and ensuring they have temporary shelters, not only in Sayum Kamil in general, but also in specific affected villages. In villages just recovering from natural disaster, the footprints of soldiers remain deeply embedded in the mud as they tirelessly assist residents in overcoming the damage caused by the floods. These soldiers are continuing to write the story of a strong and enduring bond between the military and the people. It is from these difficult times that news support will once again rise from their warm and caring hands.
As of now, TayNinhTV province has supported the registration of 96 collective trademarks for the local specialty products, and of which 55 have been granted certificates by the Intellectual Property Office of Vietnam, and remaining applications are currently under review. The province has also implemented activities to establish, manage, and promote geographical indications for various distinctive agricultural products such as Châu Thành dragon fruit, Binh Lức seedless lambs, Binh Kè purple yam, and the certification mark for the Thủ Thừa sticky rice. And these efforts aim to build a strong branding, enhance the value, and improve the competitiveness of TayNinh's agricultural products in both domestic and international markets. In parallel, TayNinh continues to operate a product traceability software platform available at http truy.nguồn gốc.longan.gov.vn. So far, 23 local businesses have participated in the system with over 6,400 QR code scans, contributing to greater transparency and reinforcing the consumer trust in TayNinh's agricultural products.
Currently, TayNinh province irrigation system is basically complete and well-equipped with an abundant and plentiful water supply, ensuring year-round agricultural water needs for local farmers. The province is home to 4 reservoirs, including Dầu Tiếng, Tha La, nước trong 1, and nước trong 2, along with 10 electric pumping stations, 1,759 irrigation canal routers of various levels, 365 runners canals, and 24 embankments. These facilities provide irrigation water for over 150,000 hectares across 3 cropping seasons. Rain excess water, supply industrial water, and prevent flooding, protecting more than 2,700 hectares of agricultural land. However, after years of use, many canal routers have not been timely upgraded or expanded, resulting in limited annual increases in irrigated areas. To improve the efficiency of water use, the province continues to investing and upgrade rural water supply facilities, ensuring the provision of water for daily life as well as for integrated agricultural, forestry, and aquaculture production. According to the plan, during the 2026-2030 period, the province will implement 25 irrigation projects with a total estimated investment of over 1,500 billion Vietnam đồng.
The audience are telling stories about their homeland, introducing local specialty and tourist destination for both domestic and international visitors. Then people don't just express themselves through work. They also share their feelings and prides for their homeland through stunning photographs. Through this image, visitors gain a deeper understanding of the culture, people, and landscape of this land. Let's listen to the insight from photographers who carry the mission of spreading the beauty of TayNinh through every photo.
I was born in TayNinh, a land rich with a traditional crafts and annual festival, and since I was young, I have had a passion for photography. After finishing my studies, I returned to TayNinh, and during my work, I often go on photo hunts to capture the beauty of the land and the people of TayNinh. It's not easy to capture those moments. I have to shoot many times and check the weather forecast for to take photos at the same time each year. Through the work I have taken in TayNinh, especially the province craft villages such as the rice paper village, stream stone making village, and weaving village also, I really enjoy these photos, and they help promote our province and highlight the unique features for the tourists to see and come to visit. I'm very passionate and proud of this, and it brings benefits to the province. I've been working with this creative field for many years, and my motivation comes from love for my homeland and the country, especially TayNinhTV. I enjoy things that are close to my homeland. Photos of rural and agricultural life from before and now with TayNinh's economic and tourism development motivate me to do more about TayNinh's homeland. Tourist spots like Badeng Mountain and the Cao Dai Holy See, Gokeng Pagoda, and nowadays experiential tourism also. TayNinh is known by many tourists through the photos features in famous travel magazines such as Travel Life, With Traveler, and through prestigious domestic and also international awards won by photographers. Its photo is a work of art created from passion and creativity and helping to highlight the colorful beauty of TayNinh and attract visitors' attention. It can be seen that every photo evokes a journey full of experiences and emotions. Indeed, the love for TayNinh inspires everyone to join hands in spreading the beauty of the homeland.
And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.